amazing show on New Year's Eve. You were here to see that we do have this amazing new app that we're trying out that allows us to cross post on the YouTube and the Facebook together. So, guys, the first time around, we weren't getting all the comments. So, let us know if you're here and watching so we can try to make sure we're getting everyone's comments. And we want to see everyone. But
yes,
just know that if we don't, we're sending out love and light to you all. Good night. Where are you going? Good night. Good morning, Justin. Good night for you. Okay. Later. Good night. My phone just died. I gotta go. Excuse me. I'll be right back. I can't.
We have Miss Melody chiming in as well. Good morning, sweetheart. We'll give you guys a minute to grab some coffee, some tea, whatever your morning brew is, and come back and join us. We're doing the prosperity spread for the collective today. It's going to kind of be our thing. So we're going to start off with the fairies, and they're going to be talking to us about tithing and what that means. Then healing with the angels, we're going to go into forgiveness. Angels. We're going to set some goals, guys. We're going to set goals with card number 3, and that's coming from our Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. And then our life purpose, and how fitting, we actually have a life deck of cards, so we're going to go in and do that as well.
Okay, we're getting a comment that audio. So let me do some adjustments. We
come forward.
This. Now, you guys, how's that? Or is that more clear?
Come on over a little closer.
Come in, baby.
Come on over.
How is that? Is that
hard to hear? Nina says. I think we're getting caught up.
Okay, so still hard to hear, everybody.
You guys see me looking down? We're comments down here.
Better for now. Okay, I think if we slide our computer, I think we're discovering, we're learning. I think our acoustics of our computer, we are going to get some mics here.
Yes.
Soon. I know
they're
already done. It's already done. It's part of our goals. We're going to put that on our goal list for today. Dina says yes. Okay, guys. Yay. Well, good morning. I see we got Heather, Patty, Justin, Mara, Nina, you guys, Melody. Good morning. Thank you guys for chilling with us.
Says good morning.
Yes. Are you going to hang with Nancy this morning? He might want to come hang with us.
Miss Patty says, no good. Miss Patty, are you not doing good this morning, sweetheart? Well, we're hoping that one of these cards will resonate. Sweetie, you've been brought here for a reason.
Oh, look. This will make your day. If this doesn't make you feel better, you guys, 1 second. What a big, amazing gift. Check this out. Yep. Just wait. Patience. And ta-da! How could I not put a smile on your face? Look at that. Sound again. Okay, he said it's a sound again. Oh,
no.
Okay, let me try one more thing. Hang on. I'm gonna get in here and let me. Okay, does that change anything? Can you guys hear us better now? Hey, Chunks.
He is a chunky
baby.
That's what breast milk will do for you.
I can hear Jamaica just fine, but Mary Jo fades it out. Okay, so I just changed our mic around and seen, does that, you talk for a minute and see if that's.
I think it's if I'm not talking over this way or like directly at you, maybe if I just talk directly into the computer. Because that, I mean, the little green things are moving up and down faster. So I think that's probably right.
I hope.
Justin
yes,
says,
better.
Yes. Okay.
Yay! So
we're getting there.
We're going to figure this out, you guys. So like Miss Mary Jo was sharing, I don't know how much of it was in and out now.
Right.
We are doing a general, oh good. Miss Ann is with us. She says she can hear us as well. So hi, Miss Ann. We're doing the general card pull for everybody. And yes, this is our jam this year because that's what we've been, guided to, that prosperity and abundance really needs to be a focus for us. And we know if it's something that we need to work on, and so do you guys. Like, that's the way this works, right? As a collective, it's something that we can come together and help each other with. We can reflect with each other. We can help each other figure out where our tire might be a little low. And that's what this reading, speaking of the tires, is a great way to illustrate is, there's 4 spiritual laws of prosperity. And first off, prosperity, you guys, I wish I look up. Actually, I'll give you guys some homework. That's what I'm going to do. I want y'all to give you some homework to actually Google and look up the definition of the word prosperity and what a big, large, encompassing thing it is. And that is what the Great Spirit promises and wants for us is prosperity. And there's certain spiritual laws that are put into place that guarantee our prosperity if we understand how these laws work and how to work within them, okay? And it's just like if you're driving in your car, you have 4 tires. If one of your tires is low or overinflated, either or, if all of them aren't balanced, right, you're not going to get a smooth ride. You're going to be clunkety, clunkety, clunk down the road. But if you can balance everything out, then you're in alignment. Your whole car's in alignment. That car is a nice, smooth, easy ride, right? So that's what this card spread is focusing on. It's those 4 laws. So what are you getting a smooth ride right now? Great. Awesome. You got it. Then, share that love and light with all of us too. So that, again, we can build each other up, right? But maybe there's a little bit that, your tire's a little low in one area. I found out my tire was flat in one area when I started learning about these. Completely flat. So it was like glump, glump, glump. No wonder I'm I'm trudging. I'm trudging along, So that's what this is about. And what we do know is if you're guided here to see us, if you're here with us hanging out, or even if you're coming back in and rewatching the broadcast, there's something that'll resonate with you if you're open to receiving it. And that's the purpose, right?
Exactly.
So what can you do to put some air in the tire or let some air out of the tire? I don't know.
Right.
Deflate a little. So
get balance.
So the first card, like Miss Mary Jo was talking about, is tithing. And I'm going to steal the baby if I can because
she's going to steal
I'm not going to steal him. I'm going to just borrow him. No, just kidding. Yeah.
He's so snuggly. I mean, I really don't blame him. I get it. So we're talking about tithing. So what do the fairies have to say about tithing? There's a lot of stigma around tithing, as we have discussed before. A lot of it comes from religious aspects, and not really, I guess, kind of delving into the layers of tithing. And yes, monetary, because whatever you tithe out, you get back, right? So you can tithe time. You're giving out a lot of time, you're going to get time back. But tithing really talks more monetary, I feel. You agree?
I do. Yeah. I do. It's a way for us to show that we are a conduit, right? That's what our purpose, our goal is to be an open conduit to allow the Spirit to flow through us. And when we are willing to tithe, so that 10%, it talks about it in the scriptures, even biblically, tithing the 10%.
Literally means 10%.
When you tithe 10% to the land, when you're a farmer, well, the reason you do that is you enrich your land and you get better crops, and you have to, so there's a universal law to tithing, and the reason is it feeds back into the universe it keeps that flow going, correct? Well, the same thing is for us. We want to be open conduits in all forms, and that is our monetary, that is our money, that's our, our financial that's coming in. And that is understanding that it's not ours. Again, if we're an open conduit, we're working for the Great Spirit. We're working for source energy. We're here working for that beautiful, that's our plug-in. Guess what? Everything else works for Spirit, which means everything else works for us. So we work for Spirit. It works for us when we understand the laws. And the big thing about tithing is that you, especially the monetary, you tithe back where you're spiritually fed. And that's where I think a lot of miscommunication has come in, or at least it did for me, like Miss Mary Jo said, because I was taught to believe that I had to be giving it to a specific religious organization to be tithing. And that's not necessarily true. If they're feeding you and you're getting spiritually fed, yes, then that is where you should be. But it's about where you're being fed to keep that flow, right? You got to get back where you're being fed so you can show the spirit you're that open conduit to keep feeding his sheep as well, right? To keep that flow going. So that's part of this.
Yes.
So that's what this card's going to talk about. Is what do we need to know about tithing right now? What is it about tithing that
to get
is
in alignment with our highest prosperity, guys?
Right. Is our tire flat, or is it overinflated, or hey, is it balanced right now? That's your choice.
Well,
you get to decide. You tell us.
Right. And the fairies right now are telling us that our ego's kind of getting in the way. Which is kind of what we were just talking about,
right?
You know? It totally is, because it gives you that illusion of being trapped. It says literally the illusion of being trapped, getting caught in fear and worry.
Oh.
And a lot of us have been there. I've been there. You know, it's really an interesting relationship with the universe. And I'm talking about the universe and the universe. Okay. All encompass. It's very interesting when you start listening and paying attention to alignments as they come, especially on this journey to not really abolish the ego, but kind of understand the ego. You know, guys, we got to embrace our egos, right? We don't want to destroy our ego. That's kind of harsh, right? I mean, after all, it's our survival. It's, you know, that fight or flight response that keeps us going, you know. Yes, it does give us that illusion of being trapped, but it also has a funny way of freeing us, right? So when we trust and we accept that our ego is also a part of the process, it kind of makes giving a little easier, because we don't have that illusion of, oh my gosh, if I'm just giving, what am I keeping for myself? Well, in reality, we don't really own anything, guys. We don't, right? It's all spirits. It's all an illusion, really. This is just energy. That's all it is. Yes. It literally, we're just conduits, like Mr. Maka says all the time.
Of everything.
Just let it flow, guys.
I love Miss Paris commented.
Just let it flow.
Tithing isn't only about giving money. And yes, exactly. You are correct on that. But money is a part of it. That's the thing where we have to understand that tithing is all things. Exactly, Miss Paris. And it's a big message. It is all things, all forms, being willing to tithe that 10% at least, right? At least out. And it is where you're spiritually fed, though. That is the biggest key, is the spiritually being fed. If you're not being spiritually fed, you need to find a place that you are. You need to plug into a place that you can allow that flow to come through you. And it is all forms. It's, you know, you're spiritually.
Yes, let it flow.
Exactly, right? I mean, even, you know, like I was saying, even to, you know, even to the extent of not our time, even our time, our monetary, to the earth, our food, where our food source comes from. You know, if you're growing your own crops, you know, you give back to the land, right? We give back.
And be grateful.
And grateful, the gratitude. And we do it with that loving knowingness. And every time, the reason for that is as we flow, that faith builds, because we see, oh, the illusion of lack, you guys.
Yes.
When we have to hold on, when we hold on to something so tight because we're afraid to let it go through us, because we're afraid we're not going to have more, then we're saying we don't trust that the Great Spirit will take care of us fully. And that's not there's no that's that illusion of lack. Oh, there's not enough. I have to hold on to this because there's not enough. There's more than enough.
That is exactly when our ego is not balanced.
Yep, that's the ego. Right?
We gotta stay balanced, guys. So make sure you're checking your tires.
Yep. What about stay-at-home moms that don't have a job? I've been giving back in different. Honey, that's what I'm saying. It's not about okay. It's not about how much you're okay. It's what you have come in, right? It's what you're being blessed with. So just like what you said, you're giving back what you have to give back in that sense. When it comes to monetary, now this, I promise you, it is about money as well. And this was a hard pill for me to swallow because I was in that same, and I have been my whole life. I have come from the place of, well, God knows that I need this. So it's okay. And I felt like it was a trap of my giving. Okay. And the only reason we're on here, and I'm so confident sharing this with you guys, is because I've been practicing it now for over a year I've been practicing these, but I've really come into balance after listening to Edwina Gaines, and really she's brought me to a full like understanding of this, and I really feel it's important to share this with you guys. That's why we're so focused, because it does shift things. When we can shift and come into balance with these laws, it shifts. And when we're willing to let that flow, it's amazing how all of a sudden, I'm not even kidding you, I had a $54 check just appear in my mailbox. Okay. And I wasn't doing this, you guys, out of, oh, I'm expecting more money to come in. I did it because, okay, I'm willing to give this a shot. I'm willing to say maybe I've been wrong about tithing because my money. Okay. And I promise you, there was even a point in this experiment of mine that I was like, okay, I have $4 left in my bank account after I take care of everything I need to take care of. And I do the tithing that I'm going to tithe, because I promised I was going to tithe 10% for this for a year. I'm promising 10% to where I'm spiritually fed. And you show me if these laws come into play and it works. And I kid you not, the next day I woke up and there was money in my account that I did not expect to be there. And miracle way, it just happened over and over along this way. That's not my purpose of doing it. What I understand now is prosperity is part of prosperity is not worrying about anything in any form, guys. So that's why we're sharing this with you. I hope I don't want to get on
I love Miss Paris says,
but
I tithe always, even when I had little. A single mom with 4 kids. I shared. Today I am abundant in everything and I keep giving. Beautiful.
See, thank you for sharing that, Paris. And you know what, honey?
God,
I promise you, Paris is one of the ones that taught me this lesson as well along my way. Like I said, we're here sharing with you guys the things that we learn.
Yes.
So that, because we know it can resonate with you guys, right? So, and the big kicker is where you're spiritually fed, you guys. Make sure you're tithing where you're being spiritually fed. You know, Edwina talks about, sitting in a restaurant one day and really just in the pits as low as she could get. And this waitress kept coming over, refilling her coffee. And every time she did, she just dropped a nice little wise tidbit of information that she knew was coming from source. She knew this was God speaking through this woman to her. She was spiritually being fed. She decided that day that's where she was tithing her stuff, So it's things like that, and it wasn't, I'm going to tithe this to this lady, she has to spend it a certain way. Right. It was, I'm just going to give this because I was fed here and that's all that matters, and it's that kind of, it builds our faith when we are able to do that. So it's really cool. Cool thing to try.
Well, and in a way, it also kind of like shows you where you place your value. You know what I mean? Like, what is it that you really value out of this life? And where are you willing to put that energy forward as well?
Love it. Miss Mara just said, makes sense. Actually, when I do have money come on, I don't hold on to it as if there's no more coming. And I invest it back into things that I agree, because monetary blessing. Sorry, I'm trying to read from afar. Oh. They flow through me, basically, is what she's saying. It keeps flowing back through her. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. I love it. Okay, we get on a tangent, you guys. I'm sorry. But we love you guys. And we all need to hear this and share with each other, right? Okay.
Okay, all right.
Next up then is
forgiveness.
Forgiveness, guys. So again, we're talking about now tithing's not the only piece of this.
Yeah. Although lengthy.
Guess what? Lengthy. That's the easy part. The giving is easy. What? Right? Yes. Oh, snap. That's the easy? Yeah. Here's where it can get a little sticky and dicey. No, it's okay, hon. I'm trying to read from afar too, but I get the autocorrect thing. Sorry. So forgiveness is our second tire, guys.
Number two.
And guess what this means? Everybody, everywhere, every time. Everybody, everywhere, every time. I will repeat this 100 million times over. Forgiving somebody does not condone what they did to you. It does not mean that their actions are okay, and it does not mean that you have to allow it to ever happen to you again, or allow that person even in your field again. Ever. But what it does mean is you have to let go of holding on to the resentment, the anger, the blame. You have to let it go. Because it will crush you. It will make that tire flatter than anything, and it won't matter how much air you keep trying to put in it. there's a hole gaping that just won't be filled, and you got to plug it with forgiveness.
Guys, I've literally had this experience. This was my flat tire recently. It was forgiveness. And it kind of sneaks up on you when you're not really paying attention. When you are in that fear mode and you just can't see straight, you're literally seeing red. You do start to get into that blame game. And guys, that's not the truth of this existence. What's happening is not the truth of this reality, of the big reality, not this little reality. So it's really it's such a tug and pull when you have to kind of sit there and like remember who you are, remember the truth, remember that this isn't all there is. That's not all there ever will be. You know what I mean? So we got to just keep trudging forward. And how do we do that? We have to forgive. We have to forgive the situation. We have to forgive everyone involved, everyone that's even like a secondary part to being involved, even.
Yep.
Big time though.
And yourself.
Ourselves. Ourselves is number one,
I
guys.
forgive you.
And even when you think, and you're in that blame game, and you think that it can't possibly have anything to do with you, swallow that pill, take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and remember that you chose this life for a reason. So really, everything is divine.
And I promise everything you have walked through, any of those pains, those hurts have made you a stronger person today. It's brought you a lesson of some
if you've been open to that lesson,
of some sorts, I mean, yeah, even if you're not open, you're stronger, whether you recognize it or you don't. I promise, if you're still sitting here today and you've walked through pain and you've trudged through pain, you've trudged through trauma, you're stronger than and there's a reason that you're sitting here.
Yes.
Period. Okay. And then the rest is up to you.
Yeah.
You can hold on to it or you can gain the strength from it. Right.
Right.
So the angels, healing with the angels is the card deck we chose for this particular forgiveness. So not one, but three. Okay. 3 are coming out, you guys.
Which is really funny because it reminds me of the 3 fairies from Sleeping Beauty.
The colors?
Yeah.
Well, and what's interesting is enchantment, okay, is the only one coming in upright. The only one coming in upright. The other 2 are upside down, and they're guardian angel, and they're surrender and release. So what this is telling me, you guys, is that you are living in this enchanted bubble of yourself. Your ego is telling you that, no, you're judgmental. You're in a really easy to judge state, okay? And your guardian angels and your team they're trying to communicate with you. They're trying to say, hey, you're maybe not seeing this situation is clear, but you're not hearing them because right now you've got yourself in this bubble. You're enchanted with your own ego. Your own ego is just it's good. Easy to do. You're good. And I want to see, look at the anger. Like, look at this. It's an enchanted, but I want you to look at this horse, actually, this unicorn. He's got, hot air blowing out his nose and he's snouting at the ground right now. This is a full charge, armor up type stance happening with this right now. That's what's sticking out. It's the nope, I'm right. I'm in this bubble.
And I feel like it possibly goes with the card of that
the ego.
Yeah.
Kind of plays along with the ego, maybe. Just a smidge.
And the illusion of being trapped.
Right. Exactly. You're stuck in I can't ever let go of this fear because this is so horrific. It's exactly that.
Well, and a lot of the times without realizing it, we might even trauma bond, guys. And so we'll be, that's kind of who you've been, is that person that walked through that trauma. And so that's really all you know of yourself in that moment, So we got to try to elevate out of our traumas, right? Use that trauma as a lesson and call it a blessing.
Yes. Good morning, Venus. Good morning, Chris.
Hello. I saw Chris was drinking that whiskey and hot water.
Going, right?
Hey, Teddy, how's it going? How's it going?
So, guys, the fact that surrender and the guardian angel are upside down, right? What that's telling us is, guys, it's time to surrender. Stop. Just stop. Stop. Stop.
These
whatever
guys
it is.
Totally for me too. This, you guys.
Stop.
I've had some troubles recently.
Go to your guardian angels. Okay. We talked about this yesterday, you guys, and I promise you, I've had this experience and I promise you this works. Whoever it is that you can't forgive, whoever that person is that's popping in your head right now, because I know it's out there. Y'all are out there. Whoever you are, I hear it. More than one of you. There's names popping in. Nope. Fred, George, Pete. Nope. Not going to forgive those people. Not going to do it. You need to go to your guardian angel. You need to say, guardian angels, my team, my heavenly team, I need your help. I need your guys' help. I need you to give me the ability to be willing. Need you to give me the willingness to be willing. Just the willingness to be willing to forgive. Open the door a crack. Just open it a crack. Surrender. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. You guys, I know the word surrender. I promise you, because this is from experience as well, I was not going to ever surrender in my life. There was no way, no how, wasn't going to happen. But I promise you, the moment I surrendered my entire life, the power, you want to talk about power? It's an illusion. The fight is an illusion. You surrender to the true power of the universe, the great spirit, your guardian angels, your team, your guidance. Your life will change. You will find the way to forgive. There was a person I couldn't forgive. Every time I heard that person's name, I literally thought of a country song that talked about their brakes going out and a pot hitting them in the head. And like, I was not going to forgive this person. Didn't matter. Wasn't going to happen. That was, nope. I was going to go to my grave. I would even say those words like, no, not happening. No. I started praying for the ability to be willing to pray. You guys, it changed. I forgive that person now, and I see the ridiculousness. Like, I was only hurting myself, but I couldn't see that in the moment because I was hurt and I want to hurt, right? Hurt people want to hurt other people, but we wind up hurting ourselves. That's all. Hurt people want to hurt, but we hurt ourselves. So we got to stop. And then that forgiveness. I forgive you. I do that. Oh my gosh, you guys.
I saw Patty. She put that up on there. I forgive you. I love you. I thank you.
Yes. I do that on a daily now, you guys. I've been practicing these 4 spiritual laws. I mean, I'm driving down the road and somebody will cut me off and I get upset at them. I don't yell at them anymore. I instantly come to myself and go, I love you. I forgive you. I thank you. Now, I did have to start with them previously. Now I'm just straight to me because I get, it's like, it's not them, it's me. Something in me. Forgive myself, move on.
I attracted that energy for a reason.
Exactly. Keep the flow going. We want love and life.
Saying my morning 2x4 face.
Boom, girl. Sorry, love you, but yay. I love it. All right, guys. So that's
Jared's
forgiveness.
Chiming in.
Oh,
hey,
hi,
Jared. Haven't seen you in a while.
When I worked as a horse breeder, I would put the heads down and bend their necks in each one, showing love. Oh, that's so sweet.
That is really sweet.
I'm sure it is. Again, I love how the cards could have such multiple messages. Teddy looked at it and said to him, it's like a broken leg. So, guys, one thing we love to point out to you guys is that's the cool thing about how this works. Your team brings you here. You hear the messages you hear, but it all resonates a little different with everybody else because your team has a way of bringing it to you, delivering it to you specifically for you. Yes. How cool is that?
Really pretty freaking cool.
It's freaking amazing. The universe is conspiring just for you right now.
Right
now. What? How cool. Good morning,
hello,
Kay.
Everybody joining us. Hello.
Hi, Rick. I can't. Rick? Is it Rick?
Riddick?
Maybe? Riddick.
Maybe
Sorry,
Riddick.
I can't see from the.
I hope I said that right. Riddick.
Aloha, guys. Welcome. Have your coffee. Grab your coffee. We're working on the spread.
Okay,
now we're moving on to our goals, you guys. What do we need to know about goals? Oh my gosh, we got all kinds of shalom. Hello, welcome. I can't Pardon? Welcome. Oh my gosh, we've got so many new.
Let us know where you guys are at. Let us know how you found us. Today we are doing a 4-card prosperity spread. We're talking about tithing, forgiveness, goals, and life purpose.
And we're now moving on to goals.
Goals.
What do we need to know about those goals today?
We are doing well. Thank you.
All right. Oh.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So you guys, it's super important that, we do have goals, that we understand that, we are here to be prosperous. And that means allowing that flow, right? Spirit wants flow, wants us to experience the best, the most that we can. So it's okay to want things, like really set your goals big and
protect them. Protect your goals, guys. It's okay to dream big. It's okay to color outside the lines and find your purpose. That's what this journey is going towards, right? Your prosperity is directly linked to these 4 things. So this card, number 24, again, protection. Look at that card, you guys. Right? Protect your baby. Your baby is you. Right? You got to protect your little nest egg.
Your dreams.
So this is our chance to let go of resistance.
Oh. What?
Why would we want to do that? What is this resistance we're talking about? That could be the forgiveness. That could be the stigma around tithing. That could be just the stigma around the fact that you don't think you deserve prosperity. That for some reason, maybe even in a past life, you took a vow of poverty. Very well could be. But now, this is the time to move forward and get out of the past. The past, it's not serving you. It's not serving me. It's not serving anybody. Move on. Okay? Last year, remember what was our phrase last year? Shift or get off the pot.
Did you
in
shift?
Stereo.
Did
okay.
You shift?
Yeah,
I think
so. I don't know about you guys, but there was definitely a shift. Okay. So this talks about support. And support coming from that inner feeling, that inner knowing that you can do it. That these goals are not going to be just one step away from your grasp because you're no longer thinking about them in future tense. Right? Because when we think, I came up with this yesterday, when we think in the future tense, our future can get a bit tense because it's always going to be one step ahead. Right? It's always just going to be right out of our reach, right out of our grasp.
That's a good one.
So instead, let's think in the moment, right? Because that's truly all we have is just right now. So what are you going to manifest right now? Because guys, even time is speeding up. This illusion of time, okay, is speeding up. Let me rephrase. Things are happening, guys, and this wavelength that we get.
I love it.
I know.
Paris commented too. It's like it keeps. That's my phone.
It's literally a ding from another phone in the
ring.
That is not our own sound effects.
Spirit calling anyone?
I wish we were that good. That's just the way it works sometimes.
Right?
You guys.
I love it.
So our goals, right? We have to protect them. We have to know and protect that knowing that we deserve it and we can reach for the stars, guys. We're seedlings after all, right? Star seedlings.
Pakistan. Wow, we've got all the way from Pakistan. Welcome.
Amazing.
We're
Thank you
all the
so
way.
much for tuning in.
We are in the west coast of the United States in the state of Oregon. So
Paris says, look at your phone. Is that from you, Miss Paris?
Oh, well, I guess I need to look at my phone.
I think something we're going to do.
Let me go check it out.
She's so funny. Message on phone, she says. I love it. Ding dong, Erickson says.
You're so cute. Hang on, let me see. We have.
Oh, my. You know, Miss Paris, you are just truly. Oh, my gosh.
I love you, Miss Paris. Okay.
We're going to go through that a little more later.
We're going to chat too, my dear. We need to chat some more, my love. Because I would like to, we'll stay focused on what we're doing, but we're going to chat. I love you, girl. Thank you, sister. Thank you. She's just sending us some love, you guys, some beautiful love and some confirmation of her amazingness and the spirit. The great. Okay, there's a divine example right there of great spirit working through us when we're open to be a conduit. Spirit can say, okay, here, we need, let's send them a message through this. Let's keep this flow, right? We're talking about flow and boom. Hi, Erickson. I have no idea what that says or means. I apologize.
I think that might be where he's from.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Hi. I can't not pronounce that because
I'm so sorry.
I barely speak English very good, and I apologize. That's just truth, and I'm not gonna. But thank you. Welcome for being here. Hi. Yes. All right, Miss Paris. Let's chat after.
So, guys, just trust in yourself. All right, and take the steps that it's gonna take to move forward and towards your goal. Every day, make that choice to move towards your goal. It's really not that far off, guys.
What this too, that protecting. Be careful who you do share your dreams with. Not in the sense of don't be afraid to share them.
Right.
But sometimes like
the negative Nancy's.
Yeah, so it's a precious little baby still, right? It's still in the incubating stage and we're still letting it brew. So it's okay to kind of keep it to yourself and
protect it.
Feel warm with it and let it grow within you. Do that, right?
Absolutely. Protection. Card number 24.
All right.
Okay, guys, moving on to our life purpose card. So life purpose card for the life purpose spot. What do we need to know to align with our highest life purpose?
Mara says she also got a message right when we said that. Here, as a great mystic from the 20th century once said, "Here's your sign." I love it, you guys. I love it.
Oh, Miss Priscilla.
We get them all day.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Priscilla.
Okay, so here I see one little thingy happening.
Okay.
Miss Priscilla has put in like a sticker.
Okay.
Of like her own like Bitmoji or whatever with thumbs up, but it does not pop up on the live
for us. Okay.
So
all right. Loretta, we are doing a general card pull right now on prosperity and abundance. You're welcome to go back and rewatch if you just joined for the beginning. If you would like to book or schedule your own, if you need a private reading or a one-on-one, you can message us or go check out the services. Or just hang out, because what we do know is if you're guided to a specific place, especially when there's a general reading, there's always a message there for you if you're willing to be open and receive.
Yes.
And if you need to go back and rewatch, please do that. Especially if you hear something even in this final, definitely go back and rewatch, because I'm gonna say I guarantee there's more for you. There always is.
She open says, to hear okay, it. Thank you.
And then if you still need some more, message us. We'd be happy to work with you one-on-one.
Definitely.
All right.
Priscilla says, love you ladies. We love you too, darling. Anne says, like planting seeds in the womb in void, in darkness, but warmth of cocoon protected before birth. Yes. She goes, I will do. All right.
All right, guys. So last but not least is our life purpose. Okay. So what is our life purpose? One thing that I know for some reason when I was brought up, life purpose and your career went hand in hand. And that was an interesting concept to me, because that's not necessarily true. Sometimes your life purpose literally is just to be here, and I don't want to say just to, because that's not the right, not the right wording. Sometimes your life purpose is to be mom. To be mom to 3 little ones, the best mom ever. That was your entire specific life purpose, to come in and be a mom in a way that was never presented through that family line in the past, to change those family ties, to change those belief systems, to change the future generation and to heal the past generation as well. When we do the healing and we do the shifting and the changing, we elevate our consciousness, right? We're making changes. So it can be as simple as that. We get this big idea that it has to be this grandiose, giant thing to change the world sometimes. And what you don't realize is no matter what it is changing the world. It is a grandiose big thing, but it can look really small.
Yeah.
In this 3D illusion of things, in perception. But it's always giant. It's always world changing in the big scheme.
Exactly.
When we can see it and embrace it, right?
Miss Paris says yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
So
Head and Shoulders commercial.
Dun, 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 dun. So this is the second time, okay? Second time, little different form that this message is coming in. Yesterday was the same message, guys, for life purpose. Writing is coming in. Okay.
Oh, again,
Writing.
guys. We
Writing.
got authors yesterday, writing today.
So this I'm really seeing, yesterday, like Miss Mary Jo said, was authors, right? So I was more really geared towards like book, like writing a book and getting your stuff down. This is just talking about like writing. You heal with your words. You're a healer with words, with allowing. So for yourself, there's a healing that happens. We're talking about this forgiveness, right? You want to talk about a good way to get stuff out, start writing. Anne's all, no way. Yep, it is.
I want to know that.
I
What's
know,
that
right?
about?
I think something might have resonated.
Maybe.
I love to hear that. I got the God bumps all of a sudden. I love that. But it's a way to heal yourself, allowing your words to flow through, writing them out, right? But your words inspire others. So just like I said, if you've trudged through hell, you guys, there's a Native American quote. Religion is for people who are afraid to go to hell. Spirituality is for people who have been through hell and don't want to go back. That resonated with me, okay? I've trudged through hell. I've lived in hell on this earth, and I now live in heaven on this earth on a daily basis. And it's all because of my perception and my shifts and my raising my elevation and my frequency. And it did come through writing. The healing did help me with writing. And this was a person who didn't want to write anything. I believed that I wasn't capable. Okay, that was another illusion put upon me that blocked my creativity. That I love it. We heard somebody else, Sarah Christ, you guys, if you ever get a chance to hear Sarah Christ, Rosie the Riveter.
Yes.
Check her out.
Rosie.
She's amazing.
She is amazing.
But she made a comment yesterday that I was just like, oh my gosh, yes, right? Like trying to hold those emotions in, trying to hold that stuff in is like trying to hold a fart in or a burp. Good luck with that. How's that working out for you? Yeah. Not a good idea, right? Like, it is so true. But when I was blocked by not allowing myself to write, I really was. I was holding all that emotion. And man, and literally I had a stomach ache. Literally, guys. Weird, huh?
Makes sense.
Makes
sense.
And also this talks about, so not only are you able to heal yourself, you're going to be able to inspire others. You're going to be able to teach others how to heal themselves.
Yes.
You are going to be able to bring entertainment through your words, through writing. Might not be in a book, but through writing and getting things out, you'll be able to express yourself in different ways that will help entertain and bring joy and release to other people.
I love Mara says religion is living life based on others' experiences. Spirituality is living life based on your own experience.
Amen, sister.
Right.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes. Boom. I love that as well. I've never heard it put that way, but I love that. It's so accurate. That's so perfect. Mm-hmm. And Miss Auntie Kelly.
Yes. I was just going to say, oh my gosh, we totally got spoiled. And we got a gift from my auntie, and it was a frother.
Yes.
Guys, so I've never had a frother before.
We get super fancy coffee.
We get fancy.
It's so cool. We get all froth and Keurig and our sugars and our sauces, and oh my gosh, it's so good, you guys.
Right? Like, so that's why we have the cafe going on behind us, because we totally got froth.
Cafe. Hombre. We're frothed up.
Auntie Kelly, wherever you are, I love you.
Yes, we love you.
I love you so much.
All right, guys. So that was the 4-card spread. Before we close it up today, though, we were actually, the unicorns were totally like, hey, guys, don't forget me, which one is always our reminder of your inner child. Like, right? Always when the unicorns come in, that is inner child saying, hey guys, I want to play. I want to play. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. Remember me? I'm here. That's,
it's funny that you mentioned that, because I was going to say that about the healing with the angels card, the enchantment.
Well, and they just come jumping out. I don't know if y'all have seen that, but literally they can jump.
Seriously, like I had to catch them with my leg over here. With the enchantment card, that's kind of, there's a goose in the background. I just realized that.
My little snow goose.
That's kind of funny.
That's
really funny. But yeah, so the unicorns, it's definitely inner child speak too. So that forgiveness, you guys, think of all of the conditioning put upon us as children, right? Think of it's better to be seen and not heard. Those kinds of words and phrases that were embedded in our brains as children. That you guys, it's carried forward. At least I know it has for me. That's been my experience. So make sure that in this forgiveness process that you also go back to that inner child and make sure that that child is protected as well and forgiven as well, because that child didn't know any better. You know, that child may have gotten in a lot of trouble as a kid, didn't know any better, right? So forgive for the not knowing.
Yes.
I had to circle back around to that.
Yes.
For some reason.
No.
So back to the unicorn.
Oh wait, for some reason, you guys.
Okay.
For some reason, she just had to circle around to that. I mean, it couldn't be that, that's
It's
what
divine,
we're,
yeah.
it wouldn't be that we asked the spirit to allow us to be a conduit and flow the messages
That
through
is
to
very
who needs to
true.
hear it. No, that'd be silly. Sorry,
It's
guys.
just-
Such a
That's just
smart
silly.
aleck. That's my inner child. Y'all want to know when Jamaica's inner child's coming out to play? That's her right there.
Her Aries comes out to play.
My Aries
y'all.
comes out to play, and she is those just fun. She's wonderful. I love her. Anyway,
She is a lot of fun though.
so it's reminding you exactly what Mary Jo said, though. You guys connect, right? And it's telling us right now to take time out. Take time out. Connect with yourself today. Just take some time out. Find a sanctuary today, somewhere from the world that you can spend some time alone and that you can meditate. Interesting. A lot of meditating, writing. It kind of feels like a healing type
Healing
of
kind of
message
day.
allow yourself some time to heal.
Yes.
Do some meditation. Do some of that writing, right? And while you're doing that meditating, maybe you should open up and allow yourself to receive.
Oh, they do
receive.
go hand in hand.
Yeah. Receive. Be open to receive those messages.
Yes.
Beautiful rose quartz in her hand, guys, right?
Absolutely.
Healing stone, right? So healing day, allow to heal.
Yes.
Be open to receiving the goodness. Believe that you are worthy of what? Abundance. Oh,
Holy cow.
guys,
Pretty sure
I'm going
we
to switch
said
that
that,
around
guys.
to prosperity.
Prosperity.
Believe your word. Because guess what? I think we've all got abundance mastered. We just haven't figured that out yet because we all have an abundance.
We
of
forgot to get specific.
something, right? Exactly.
We could have an abundance of bills. We could have abundance of car
worries,
problems.
abundance of health problems, and abundance. We all have abundance.
Yes. So we're switching up words, guys, right here.
Yes.
Earth Angels. We're switching it up.
Yes, let's do that.
Prosperity.
Prosperity. And what's your homework today? To
Look it
Google
up.
the definition of prosperity. There's one line. Look at the words that are similar to as well, because that's what you really need to see. The similar words that are connected to prosperity, how many and what they are, okay? Connect to those, then go in and receive and believe that you deserve prosperity in your life, okay?
Amen.
And then guess what? You're going to receive a gift. It's coming. It's coming to you. What's it going to look like? I don't know. It might be a gift from your angel. It might be the healing. It might be here. All of a sudden, you're able to forgive. It might actually be the mailman knocking on your door with an actual monetary gift. I don't know. But guess what? When you're open to receive it and see it, make sure you give gratitude for it when it comes. Okay?
And bless it.
Yes.
Bless it. And if you go, especially to use it for any reason, bless that use.
Yes. And then last but not least, when we're doing all of this, guys, right?
I love it.
We're talking about polarity. We're talking about the ego. Summing it up. This is wrapping it up. We started with the ego card, okay? This is literally talking about that. Embracing that ego, not shunning, not trying to push it out and away from us.
Don't demolish your ego.
No.
That's not the purpose.
It's part of you. It is part of you. You say, honey, you just been misinformed.
Yes.
Okay, you've really been misinformed.
Yes.
That doesn't work. And what is our ego, you guys? We've been, I was taught ego is that macho guy who's, there was a different illusion of ego. And what ego really is that inner voice that tells you that you're not good enough, that who do you think you are to do that? Look at what happened last time. Don't you remember what happened to Betty Sue? You heard the story about this guy. That's not how the world works. From the time you came in, I've been collecting data, and all of the data that I've got from everybody else, right? Exactly. There you go. That's the ego, right?
Thank you, not mine.
That's the ego.
Woo!
You say, honey.
Negative self-talk. No, honey, girl.
I love you. That was all wrong.
back to
You got
center.
wrong data, honey.
Yes.
You were misinformed.
Yes.
We love you. I love you.
You didn't get the memo. I'm sorry. I didn't realize your laptop was broke.
Yeah.
We're going to come back and bring you back to center. Get you grounded.
Oh my gosh. Anne said, just had a snowblower dropped at the door. I love this. I love this. I love this. I got the goosebumps head to toe. I can't even. I love it. You guys, you see how this works? Do you see? Like embracing our shadow brings enlightenment into the whole balance. Exactly.
Amen. Amen.
Exactly.
I think my Auntie Kelly, I think
Popped
her ears must have been burning.
Good morning, Miss Kelly. We literally just were telling everyone about our amazing frother. And cheers. We're having our coffee and we love it. Oh my gosh. It's so cool, you guys. It like frosts it all up. And then we have our crew eggs. So we now have fancy coffee. We are uptown. See? Do you see what our tires are getting in balance? And life is really becoming smoother and smoother. And we're still working on it. Guys, we're not perfect. And I promise you my tires are not fully balanced yet. But they will be.
But
they will be, and they're on their way. Yes. And along the way, you guys will take you with us and help you to get your tires balanced as well. We'll share what we do so we can all do it together. Right?
That's right. That's
all we
right.
can do. All right, guys. So we made it through.
Yes, we did.
And we did it in an hour. I'm so proud of us.
I know. Cool. Like, wow.
We're getting good. Well, we've always been good. We're just recognizing it, right? Boom. Just kidding.
Boom.
Boom. All right, guys. If you would like to schedule your own reading or
Kelly says froth up, ladies.
Froth it up, baby. We are. We're frothing.
Oh, it's frothy.
It's time after 2. I'm ready for another cup. So
I know, right? It's definitely time for cup number 2. I think you're on like 3.
No, this is only my first cup still this morning, believe it or not. Wow. I know. I just woke up. I literally just woke up with y'all. I was waking up with you. I'm not even joking.
I went to bed at like 5.
So see, she was.
And then woke up at like, what was it, 6?
No wonder Justin said good night.
He called me at 4 o'clock this morning. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
I was already awake though.
All right, guys. You too, Miss Patty. Thank you. Thank you for being here, sharing your beautiful love and light. Join us every single morning at 8 a.m., you guys, Monday through Friday, the Brew Crew. We're going to be on here sharing this prosperity and abundance spread, doing the general card reading so you can start your day off and know what it is that your team is saying to check out. Thank you, Yara.
Hi. We are love and love right back at you, babe.
Back. Thank you, guys. All of the new people that are joining us.
Yes,
be sure to come over and like the page and follow us so that you get notified. Please. We'll be back every morning. It looks like we got a lot of people from Pakistan and different places around the world joining us today, which is so exciting. That's what this is about, you guys. We're about the wave of healing. You know, one of our friends, Brother Yoda, talked about that this morning. You know, it's a wave of healing that's happening globally right now. And it's so amazing to be a part of, you know, spreading the love, light, joy, peace, harmony. Oh, speaking of harmony, the oil of the day, you guys. Yes. We also use essential oils every morning with our coffee to get us started with our day. And the oil that came up today is harmony. The thing about essential oils is they are a frequency as well, and they have the ability to raise our frequency, to raise our vibration and bring us into different healing modes, right? Yes. Especially when we're trying to release. Like we even have an essential oil we use called Release that helps to release emotions and tension. This is one called Harmony. It's a blend of oils that literally when they combine together, they create that feeling of harmony, peace, joy, just everything kind of peaceful, right? Yes. So essential oils are another really amazing way that you can balance your energies and shift emotions. So message us if you want more info on that stuff. But today, the oil of the day is Harmony.
And it smells so good.
Right? And isn't Yona amazing?
Yes,
He really is amazing.
Yona is incredible.
Yes, I love the group. Well, there's just, like I said, there's a large group of light workers forming, coming together. It has been happening, but now
we're getting bigger.
It's like the dots are connecting more, you know?
Yes.
It's just really cool to see everybody. We're lifting everyone up. So thank you, Miss Ann. You're amazing.
You're amazing.
You are.
My goodness.
A secret for you. You're amazing too. We love you. Mwah. All right, guys.
Thank you guys so much. We are at 55:05.
That's our sign.
That is our sign, actually.
All right.
3 5s.
Love you guys. We will see you around.